I think as actors, like, there's nothing more exciting than playing a fully realized human being who has some pretty screwed up stuff about them.
Congrats on the show, you guys.
Thank you.
We're super excited to see it. So tell us any one thing that you think fans are going to absolutely love about Tell Me a Story.
Well, I mean, if you like New York City, if you like gritty, if you like a hint of, you know, it's three fairy tales set in New York City, but really it's humans, and you see little hints of how the fairy tale may play into the story, but there's nothing supernatural. These are actual humans who are a bit of metaphors for these archetypes, you know? The three little pigs are actually three guys who are quite broken. The big bad wolf is chasing them for reasons that are very human. So it's a way to really enjoy the best of both worlds, in a sense.
I think the fun of the show is almost the concept, the idea that we're taking these fairy tales that were written in the Middle Ages and bringing them to a very modern reimagining. In New York City, New York City is our woods. So when people stray from the path, that happens in New York City, and the fun of watching the Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, and Hansel and Gretel, and how they all sort of intermingle with each other and sort of bump up against each other in the woods of New York City. And the cast, we got a pretty amazing cast with two of them right over there, James Wolk and Paul Wesley, who I love and adore. And we got an amazing cast back in New York that's shooting today. Is Kim Cattrall and Danielle Campbell, and Billy Magnuson and Doric Missick, and we just got an amazing cast.
Very, very cool. How is Tell Me a Story going to be different than other fairy tale shows?
Well, that's a good question, because that's a lot of, one of the things we're trying to say, it's not like anything like Grimm or Once Upon a Time. These are fantasy shows. They're supernatural. They're full of the real fairy tales, and we're just a drama, sort of a dark, twisty, emotional thriller. And you'll be watching it, and you'll go, "Oh, there's Little Red Riding Hood." Oh, when you see Kim Cattrall, you'll go, "Oh, she's the grandmother." And you have to sort of, it's more of a puzzle, because we're intermixing them and intersecting them, and we follow the fairy tale until we don't.
Very cool.
And so it's just sort of a twisty drama. And I think it's the reason I wanted to do it is because it's not on TV.
Right.
Whenever you're sitting down and thinking about writing a show, you want to do a TV show that's not on TV. The last thing you want to do is mimic or be a part. So it's very different. I think it's a little off the beaten path, and that's something you can do in cable and streaming.
Expand a little bit on how this is different than the other fairy tale shows that we have on TV that we've seen.
Right. So like Grimm or Once Upon a Time, those are actually those have these fantastic elements to them, right? They are the fairy tale. They're a little bit, more fictionalized. This is real life that borrows its themes from fairy tales.
Very cool. And were you guys attracted to the characters that you will be portraying because of that very humanistic approach to it?
Yeah, I think as actors, like, there's nothing more exciting than playing a fully realized human being who has some pretty screwed up stuff about them.
Who's relatable.
Yeah.
So, man, if that happened to me, I would react the same way.
Totally.
Right.
For more from San Diego Comic-Con, you better click right here in this box, and also please subscribe, because we do things like this and dress up for you.